This is Professor Cygnus and Angels. And the ways that we teach represents the ways of life. And the decorations represent what we make of life. And the present you say, where? Look around, it's right here. In the present moment of time. And the lights represent how we illuminate life. And the hearts represent the efforts we put in. And this is the photo of my body's blank canvas. And I am the self-given name in sign language. My name. Put the two fingers together. Move them up and down. Put the thumb out and the fingers curl. Put the pinky out and the thumb out and the three fingers down. Put the first finger with the thumb. That is G. Put the N for the N. You put the thumb under the two fingers and the two fingers fold down. U is the two fingers go up. The thumb remains. S, the thumb goes to the left, the two fingers go down, and the thumb goes to the right. On here. Cygnus. Cygnus. Named after the dove constellation. Of Cygnus. Named after the dove constellation and a representation. Then my angels are my stars that shine so bright, while I am the dark, sacred night. I want to sing it like we usually do. We're in the present moment of time, and we illuminate life. And my angels and I are as one human being. I know it is beyond the sight you are seeing. But we're doing very good, my miracles, my wonderful angels. We are on the honor roll diligence. Do you see the vegan and gluten-free oatmeal behind us? That is correct. Having the vegan and gluten-free. So excited to have more. My angels and I had accomplished the goals. Always have a goal in life. It's very important. Two main things learned. Obviously, it's important to have emergency supplies, have a first aid kit, fire extinguisher in every house and every car. Next is to have like a spare jack, to flush the oil out and then change it, clean the carburetor, clean the air conditioners out of the cars, prevent climate change. Take your bicycle instead of your car, or when the store is nearby, and that can help prevent climate change. And the difference starts with you. And know that we can make a very big difference. Also, that smoke should not go into the air. It kills people, it gives people lung cancer, it causes climate change. That's terrible. I mean, the entire world is being impacted. My angels and I also have two other important things that we learned on this bicycle adventure. But of course it was what we had already known. It just came up after we had gotten back to the house and handled our hygienics. So the first thing is sometimes it takes failure before it takes success. But the more you keep trying is the closer that you will get. Yet there are times to where some people, there's emergency situations that would happen. And say that they experience failure. Yet the thing is, in this emergency situation, they may not have made it. So they lived their last days thinking that there was room for mistakes. And that's why you have to succeed in life, saying there is no room for failing. You want that honor roll diligence. The next step is removing the bad things, of course. As my angels and I teach, have the alternate current of life. Out with the bad and in with the good. The next step the next step would be bringing in the good things to your life, removing the bad things, and strengthening the good things. What happens if you do not strengthen those good things? Sometimes those bad things may take it as vulnerability. So that's why you have to make sure that you strengthen those good things. Very good. Always tuck in your shirt. Stay formal. Wear appropriate clothing. Very good. Always have the fanny pack. And always carry hygiene in the fanny pack. So convenient. Right when you need this the most. Very good. Thumb down, fingers up. Look down, right up. Look down, right up. Very good. Thumb down, fingers up to put the lid on. So thankful for the great, wonderful details of life. Always get the chapstick that's liquid time. The best. Very good. Then we'll zip this up. Very good. And always have appropriate clothing, have long sleeves, long pants. And then after that, excellent diligence. Very good. After that, make sure that you have appropriate speech, appropriate clothing, appropriate spacing, keep an arm length of distance between others. And then have healthy eating. Be a vegan on a gluten-free diet, because our life will get better when you try it. Also remember to know the empowerment of words, thoughts, and actions. And know that our life matters, and we can make a very big difference. Every step of the way will make it to the goals of today. Did you have goals today? If you did not, you need to have goals for everyday task. Did you accomplish your goals today? If you did, how do you feel after you accomplish the goals? You feel better after accomplishing goals. Elisha Jr. She is in her gown. Up forward, down, make left hand. Up forward, down, make right hand. Up forward, down, make left foot. Up forward, down, make right foot. Move the tail left and right. Up forward, down, make left hand. Up forward, down, make right hand. Up forward, down, make left foot. Elisha. She's wanting to get exercise. Very good. Moving that up, right down. Very good. That's what I'm talking about. Some things now. Very good. So what my angels and I want to also teach about is the different investments in life. So as you all know, being vegan on a gluten-free diet is very important. And my angels and I had written this in our diary as well. We have the new lessons in our diary that we had written. We have eating healthy, being a vegan on a gluten-free, low-sugar diet. Appropriate speech, knowing the golden rules. Never curse nor cuss the words of empowerment. Know that you could save a life using the words of empowerment correctly. And when you curse upon the words of empowerment, people do not take you as seriously as you need to be taken. So you need to have that reputation of the empowerment that you know that you should be able to have. Have the good, appropriate, professional speech. Only speak of good, productive things. What is productivity? Productivity is when you are making a difference. Whether if it's the smallest things or the biggest things. Always think of the productive things that you can do, say, and think. Appropriate clothing. Being formal. Tuck your shirt into your pants. Excellent diligence. Very good. Did you say jance or dance? Dun-dun. Make a heart and turn. Very good. From the lessons that we have earned. Tuck your pants into your socks. Demonstrate. Just like this. Do you see how the sock is tucked into the pants? Very good, diligence. Very good. Protect your body. If you love yourself, then protect yourself. Maintain posture. And the chest goes forward up. Very good. As well as an appropriate professional approach. Next page, please. Well, of course. Appropriate spacing. Oh no. We lost the page. Dun dun dun. Of our new lessons. You can never be done in life. That's the truth. Appropriate spacing. Keep your germs to yourself. Stay arm's length of a distance between each other. Respect others' belongings and your own belongings by giving proper and appropriate spacing. Very good. And always ask permission before touching someone else's belongings. Such as, if you want almond milk, you can get some at the store. You do not need to touch my almond milk. This is mine. Point taken. Appropriate behavior. Almond milk is very important. You should not share things that could spread germs. That's the truth. Such as, you would not share your toothbrush with anybody, would you? Ew, no. So then you should not share things that spread germs. But make room for others. Instead of doing something like making the store go out of stock of everything, make sure that there's, some toilet paper, or try not to get everything off the shelf. People, make room for people in need. And there's so much that you can do to actually support the community. And such as, before donating clothes, say that you went through spring cleaning, you got some clothes together, and then you wanted to donate those clothes. You should always wash them before donating them. That's very important because you're not spreading germs. Appropriate behavior. It is always important to have self-control. Violence is not the answer. Always find a way. There's always a good way to do something. Violence is not the answer. Nor is inappropriate behavior or behavior that is not good. Use good coping skills when you feel angry or upset. Appreciate and acknowledge yourself and others. At times, you may feel upset because you do not feel appreciated and acknowledged from others. So that's when you need to acknowledge and appreciate yourself. Self-love. It's great. Stay positively good. Focus on the betterment of your health and others' health as well. Keep a professional approach. Very good. Hygienics. First, we will teach about this, the neurological science, because that goes into negative emotions, of why you should have self-control and how to have self-control more often. When your body has untreated medical physical problems, stress chemicals neurologically are created by your brain. Yet the source is not always from your brain and can be caused by some other medical condition. My angels and I had earned these lessons and put it together ourselves, of course. You could do your own studies to actually find this out. So any kind of medical problem that you have could be causing your anger, but then there may be a distraction that makes you think of something else. So that's like a distraction from the source of the problem, but the real source is like inflamed intestines, your kidneys are hurting. It could be a lot of medical problems. Your eyes are burning, you had damage to your brain or something. Now there's a lot of things that are caused by neurological science. So you have to understand the science of the situation. So hygienics, a part of this is hygiene. Brushing your teeth, your gums, and your tongue. Brush your teeth, fronts, creases, backs, and sides. Brushing tongue, back, down, forward, up, spit, rinse, and save and conserve on water. Very good. Wash your hands and nails. Scrub your body from top to bottom with a washcloth and sing My Angels in My song that we created. Head, neck, shoulders, back, chest, belly, arms and legs. From head to toe, and now you know. Scrub your feet and nails, and make sure to sand your feet as well. And if you have athlete's foot, you need to wear breathable shoes. The number one shoes that my angels and I recommend are Croc shoes. These are the most breathable shoes ever. We love those shoes. Wear shower shoes. Never go in the shower without shower shoes. Let's just tell you the good way, so you will not know the sicknesses that would kill you. It gets a little scary. Anyway, wear shower shoes. Clip and sand your nails. Sanding nails is very important. Your nail could callus up and get nail fungus. And yes, that could kill you also. Eye drops and chapstick is very important because you're always touching stuff. So that fungus could get anywhere. So that's why it is important always to sand your nails. Eye drops and chapstick is very important. Always have that in the fanny pack. Very good. Hey, would you look at this? Here in the fanny pack, you all. Look what we got. Dun, dun, dun. A manual nail sander. Wow. Always get the metal kind, you all. The metal kind is the ones that last longer. You want the ones that last longer. Lotion your body. Drink clean water. Antibacterial and antifungal treatments that are natural, not chemicals. You do not want chemical things. It will imbalance the chemicals that are already created by your brain, such as neurological science. Your brain creates natural chemicals. But that means that if a doctor prescribes an unnatural chemical, then what happens is your body will become, it's not good. Your levels of your body will not be leveled out. It will be all scattered out and it will not be good at all. So my angels and I are the natural, and in a sense, my angels and I are our own doctor. So we can give you all doctrine advice from the perspective of a real doctrine. Now we're beyond the books. Having natural antibiotics, natural antifungal treatments. And that is a very big part. My angels and I are on an oatmeal diet because oatmeal has beta-glucan that can replenish the red blood cells to help you fight off sickness. So that's a way to support the organs. Now the things that we had learned at the... Oh, we have so many songs that we have written. And so many books. There is many ways of life. A category of good and bad. You should choose only good. And it is not only what you say, it is also how you say it. It is not only what you do, it is also how you do it. It is not only what you think, it's how you think it. So always try to portray things in the best way, not betray, but portray, meaning to put out. And a chain reaction, my angels, that I had written about a while ago, of when you make a difference, it does something called a chain reaction. And you will teach one person, the other person will teach the other person. And that is why you can make a bigger difference than what you think that you can. And strategizing is very important. When you want to find a solution and the solution is not working, try strategizing solutions. From the many ways of life, as well as the endless amount of possibilities, there are many options for a limited being. Knowing your options as a limited being a part of strategizing. The difficult part of strategizing is at times being closed out from those options. So you feel like your mind is being closed out from the options of things. And that's when you have to think of the endless amount of possibilities. What is all out there? You have to think, how can I be more creative? You want to embrace that creativity. this was right on the next page after governmental files. There we go. Here we go. Sometimes it takes failure before it takes success. And you all have to realize that there's no room for mistakes. So as soon as you even think about what could happen, you need to make sure that you strategize the best strategy that you can so that you will not fail. Because sometimes failing in success can actually lead to irreversible pain. That could lead to all kinds of problems. That's why you want to focus on how you can better your life in all ways. And some people, now this is a very important lesson. Some people are in bad situations due to their bad investments. Now what does this mean, you ask? Now we can start opening up our mind to help you think about this. Some people, in a sense of a way, of why they are in a bad situation is because people may have helped them with money or they had helped them with things, but then what are they investing into? And my angels and I had noticed people with cars and people with houses. The people that are causing climate change smoking cigarettes actually have cars, actually have houses, they actually have support. But there's a lot of people that the reason why they're in bad situations is because they're spending their money on things that cause climate change, such as cigarettes and bad things like that. And you all already know that if someone spends their money on that, then you expect something bad to happen. Because if you do bad, then something bad will then follow. Now, if you all ever have a moment to where there's somebody holding up a sign saying, I'm needing help with this or something like that, you need to second guess it. If you want to help people, if you want to donate to someone, try donating it. If you do not know them personally and you do not know about their personal life, if you do not see what kind of things that they invest into and you do not have like proof of their investments or anything, then what you have to do is when you donate things like food. Donate food, if you want to go to the store and get them certain things, then you can do that. But if someone is outside with a sign or anything like that, you need to donate items or food, not money or cash. As there are times to where my angels and I had noticed people that were doing that a long time ago. You would donate them like money to them, and then you would see them smoking a cigarette. And so that's what they were spending their money on while they were begging for money out there. So you have to question. Now, there was some people out there because there was no support that they had, and they could have been good investors. But see, that's the thing that tricks life. It's like something that you would question. You would always question it. Now, is this person good? How will I know that they're good? You know, if they do not have any kind of way to get to know them or anything like that, of what kind of investments that they have in life. Now, you always have to want to know the person before doing something like donations or anything like that. And you have to know what you are investing into is good. You have to know that the individual is good and that they are doing good with what you are going to donate that to, such as the incident of donating to someone that does things that cause climate change or something like that. So my angels and I wanted to say that is because my angels and I had seen people with cars that, people that were smoking cigarettes, and that is very bad. Oh no, that's terrible. And it's just a question of how do they even have a car? How do they even have a house? How do they even have that? And the reason why is because they have support to back them up. So those people that are supporting that person possibly do not even know about them trying to cause climate change with that. But the thing is, you have to know what you're supporting, what you are investing into. And some people, they would say, oh, I have medical problems. And then, you would ask, why do you have medical problems? And then they could not name much events. Like, I was hit by a 3,000-pound car, and my angels and I have a very good health status as far as that goes, but we still have a brain injury that another person caused from hitting the back of the moped and us flying 75 feet through the air. And I know that's terrible. That's very terrible. Yet the thing is, other people, they say, oh, I'm having problems. Oh my goodness, your eyes are red. Why is your eyes red? It's kidney problems. Well, what kind of things are you eating? And then they'll say, I do not have a special diet. That is investment. That's investment. If you're going to put something into your life, then you need to know what you are bringing into your life. Whether if it is food, whatever it is, you should not bring something into your life unless it is good. Take it from my angels and I. We teach very well. We like to be straightforward. You have to know, what would life be like if every movement, every word, every thought was perfect for every investment you've ever seen in life. I think that this universe would be the best it has ever been. Due to the fact that there is so many creatures that always want to mess up. I'm going to write down, why do they want to mess up? There's no excuse. It's just some kind of stability problem or something. Yep. Pick it down, thumb, left, fingers around, turn the lid. Put that up, left, down. Very good. Up, back, down with the left hand grabbing and the right hand grabbing the spoon. Let's say a prayer. My angels and I pray for existence to be balanced and purified in all ways. My angels and I pray for the quintillions of things to be purified and cleansed, and that the bad things will be removed and come to an end. My angels and I pray. Wait. For one, when it comes to something bad, you want to cleanse it, correct it, fix it, or remove it. So you have to know those 4 stages. Cleanse it, fix it, correct it, remove it. Cleanse it, fix it, correct it, remove it. Cleanse it, fix it, correct it, remove it. Those are 4 stages of a process of how to get rid of something bad. Down, back up, open, on. Glad to see people wearing their seatbelts today. Glad to see my angels and I pushing for dedicated efforts. Very good. We just whistled when we said the S. Incredible. We would say that our tongue is very talented to whistle with our S's. We never whistle with our S. How did you do that, son? When we said S, when we pushed forth efforts, the S had whistled. That's incredible. Then make a forward left. Down, back up, open up. My angels and I pray for the good things to be rewarded and the bad things to be consequenced. That's the point, you all. How are the good things rewarded? You all have, my angels and I have live videos on Facebook with a documentary of our life story. We have some YouTube videos about our life, and you all know about the neglect that my angels and I have received, and we're non-sinners. As one human being, my angels and I do not sin. Thus far, do you not think that a sinner should not be as rewarded as a non-sinner? That's what life should be like. Down, back up, open up. But my angels and I pray that you all know what you're investing into. When you invest into someone or something, always know if it is good. When it comes to, it could be anything. With the food that you eat, always know that it is good before allowing it to be entered into your life. And I'm proud of my angels, and very proud of the dedication and efforts we put forth. Very good. Excellent processing. We aim for mastery diligence. Very good. We try. We want to be the honor roll on it. Very good. Down, back up, open up. We call it the honor roll diligence of life. You have to honor the responsibility of existence. And our body is limited, so we have to honor the limitations. By recognizing our body for what our body has went through in life and how we should take certain precautions from what we went through. Such as certain events. You may not feel things, it may be numbed upon you. And my angels numb my pain out because they do not want me to feel the pain. So regardless if we feel it or not, we have to sometimes tell ourselves, take those precautions, regardless. But my angels let me feel things sometimes because that's a part of recognizing. Feeling is a part of recognizing. They're not making me feel the pain because they hate me. My angels love me. Obviously, how could you not? I love my angels. The reason why I have to feel pain sometimes is due to the fact that it's a part of recognition, analyzing the situation. There we go. Yummy! Thank you, my miracles. We had a goal today, and we accomplished those goals today. We did our best, and we're doing our best. And regardless on whether if it's the smallest things or the biggest things in life, we can accomplish. I know what miracles. We're singing the song from the Prince of Egypt. We can achieve when we believe. I know we will. We will when we believe. You know what other song that we love about the Prince of Egypt? Are you ready for this? Get ready. A single thread in the tapestry that with colors brightly shining cannot see its purpose in the pattern of the grand design. And the stones that sit on the very top of the mountain's mighty face. Do you think it's more important than the stones that form the base. So how will you know what your life is worth or where your value lies? You can never see it through the eyes of man. You must look at your life. You must look at your life through heaven's eyes. A lake of gold in the desert sand is less than a cold, fresh spring. And to a lost sheep, a shepherd boy is greater than the richest king. And if a man loses everything he owns, has he truly lost his worth? Or is it the beginning of a new and brighter birth? So how do you measure the worth of a man? In what the strength or size? Or by what he gained? Or by what he gave? The answer will come. The answer will come to him who tries to look at his life through heaven's eyes. But that's why we share what we have with you when there's little to be found. When all you got is nothing, there's a lot to learn about. And movements can escape through the blowns about, through the winds of change and chance. And although you may not know all the steps, dance with me. You must learn to join the dance. So, how do you measure the worth of a man in what he builds or buys? Investment. You can never see through the eyes of man. Look through heaven's eyes. Look at your life. Look at your life through heaven's eyes. Very good. In other words, in the small fractions of all of existence itself, the smallest of things have the greatest of purposes. And the positional fields, the ones in the greatest positions. What do you think is more important when it comes to the stones that form the base, the people who have formed the base, the structure, the teachers, the ones who teach, who educate, who document, who guide? So how will you know what your life is worth or where your value lies? You can never see through the eyes of man. What that means is you can measure the worth and value of who you are by the good that you are. There's two categories in life, good and bad. You want to do good only because it differs in your worth and value. If you do not choose the good ways. How do you measure the worth of a man? In what the strength or size? Good question. My millions. Measuring the worth of a man in what the strength or size, you have to realize that the strengths comes in many ways: mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional strengths. Your worth and value can be valued and measured by the strength that you have earned in your life. Not given, but earned. Given in a way, because you could have been given something by earning it. But yet earned in the ways of what you had gone through, what trials and tribulations you had gone through, what obstacles that you had overcame. It does differ in your worth and value. So measuring the worth of a person comes in many ways. And when my angels and I tell you all that it is important to understand investment, you have to invest wisely. Very good. And that is the lessons of today. Just know that some people turn out to be in bad situations because they're investing wrong. But some people in bad situations are investing good. It's just that they may not be treated the same as everyone else. And my angels and I have our life as an example of that, of the way that my angels and I have been very neglected by others. And we even have proof videos on YouTube in proof that they have unequalized my angels and I, but there's many more situations of unequalization, such as the medical refusals, the application refusals, such as they had no proof of why they kicked my angels and I out of every store in America, uh, every Walmart store in America, and they had no proof of the complaints. They said they had complaints, they had no proof. Obviously, it was unequalization. And the proof video is on the YouTube channel. And if you would like to see that proof video, you can look in the icon and the link below and click that photo of my angels and I. We shave our scalp, so you would see us holding a razor, teaching you all that hair has elements that is over 200 times more toxic than urine. So it's important to shave your hair and to make sure that you do not have those toxins on there. And that is proven by forensic files, and you can do your studies if you would like. That is why it is very important to shave your head and to shave your eyebrows, eyelashes, nose hairs, ear hairs, armpits, arms, legs, and all of that. So know the importance of all of these wonderful lessons that have been taught today. And my angels and I pray that people will evolve to learn more about life. And there is so much to learn. My angels and I teach wonderful lessons on our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel for more information. And this is Professor Cygnus and Angels. But remember to know the difference between investments. Only invest into good things. Those are the lessons. Very good.